Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sorry, I almost blanked there. Welcome to Healing Hype Man. And we are under the moonlight, and we're going to do a shadow work reading here. You know, I love shadow work. I like to help us process things, and sometimes we just suppress things that we don't want to acknowledge. And you know, in mental health in general, we suppress traumas, we suppress situations that have happened to us in the past. We suppress emotions and feelings, and we don't really want to confront it because there's never a good time and place to do so. But I urge you to allow this message to help you, guide you in pulling some things, suppressed feelings, emotions, thoughts, situations, triggers, traumas. And hopefully something here I say will enlighten you in some sort of way to do that healing work. And once you do that healing work, you can really move on and move forward onto new things and new life, new you. The longer you hold on to that, you really are stopping what's truly meant for you, potential, business opportunities, partners from coming in, because they're not going to come into a healed version. They're going to come into a fucked up version of you, or a really angry version of you, or a uncertain version of you. And until you do the work, it's not going to come through. So this is for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I will pull individual cards for each sign at the end. This is going to be a collective. I have the lessons cards here. So let's dive in this late night read here and see if these topics hit home for you. Worry. What are you worried about? Change. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're worried about change. Love at the bottom of the deck. You could be worried about changes in your love life. So maybe you're worried about something and you really haven't acknowledged it. Maybe you've seen changes in your love life, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and maybe you're looking at, before I even say that, let me just see where this is coming from here. We have worry, change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I'm committed to the practice of seeing all the good in all things, and worry, I am learning that worry does not change the outcome. That right there is like the whole reading, right? Worrying does not change the outcome. Worried about your love life doesn't change the outcome. Worried about a past love life doesn't change the outcome, right? Let's process it. Let's look through that. Move forward so you can keep going in a hyped up version of yourself, a stronger version of yourself, because you have processed any aspect of a past situation. You've processed, okay, what does change look like? What does change feel like? Am I prepared for change? Do I want change? Maybe I don't want change. I was so comfortable in the past situation. Ten of Swords. You're stuck right now. I didn't even ask a question. That just flew out. You feel like there's just, some of you could still be in pain. And the pain is making you worry. You're worried about change. You're worried about the change in your love life. You're worried if your love life will ever change, right? And right now you feel like there's 10 swords in your back, and you probably have back pain and you have no idea why, and you're going to chiropractor, and there's just a lot of, you're holding a lot of weight here. Now, tell me where this is coming from. That was my question I wanted to ask. Tell me where this is coming from for air signs. Where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? The Mother. The Empress. Some of you, it could be a mother. For some of you, it could be a mother figure. For some of you, it could be, I want to be a mother. And you're worried if your love life is ever going to change for you to be a mother, or the love that your mother gave you is changing. You're changing the way that you see your mom and your family, how you were raised. This is also, if that's not resonating with you, this is a level of status, right? You very well could have wanted some sort of high level luxury, high level status in your love life. And because the question here is, where is this stemming from? And bottom of the deck, eight of Shields. You've worked on a lot. You've worked on a lot with yourself. You have put a lot of work into yourself, right? If this mother energy is sitting with you in your high vibe, because that means that you've done a lot of work and you're probably sitting here. When is my love life going to change? I've done so much shit to my life, so much stability, so much craft. I'm mastering my craft. I've hammered away at my career. Some of you could want to have been a mother, and you're really sitting here worried about, is your love life going to allow you for that to happen? You could very well just be changing. Where this is stemming from, the mother, which is the Empress, and Eight of Shields. You know, you're like one of a kind with this Eight of Shields here, right? They have the only shoemaker in town that's on the boat helping them, and it's like this guy is really mastering his craft here. You've mastered yourself, and you very well could be sitting in a space of like, why do I feel like I'm stuck? Very well could say that you're waiting for someone, because you've probably been waiting for a long time. You might have been single for a while, or you're probably at an age where you're like, okay, what's up? Like, when am I going to settle down? And gender is fluid here, so resonate with the gentleman as well. You're like, when am I going to be stable? When is my love life going to change so that I don't have to worry? Three of Swords. You're in pain. Your air sign could very well be. This is the energy that you're suppressing, right? It's a shadow work, so it's a little deep here. Things get a little deep here, right? You could still very well be in pain from a past relationship. Could have been a third-party relationship in the past. Just a heartbreak that hurts you, and sometimes it comes up. This shadow work is not. This is not everyday energy. Don't think that you're gonna come up with you every day. I started this conversation. So at this point, if you're watching it, then we're going to face it right now. You very well could still be in a lot of pain here. You know, yes, I want to acknowledge that you have put a lot of hard work into yourself. You have made career sacrifices in your life with the mother. She's worked with the Empress here. Read that as the Emperor if you wish, right? You have brought yourself to such a high level of status, working your ass off, that you could still just be in a little pain from a past painful relationship, or love is just painful for you because this topic just doesn't sit with you. And the whole shadow aspect is that you're worried about the change in your love life. But my question to you, are you doing anything for it? Is there anything here that's clicking with you that you're resonating with? Does this sound like you? Bottom of the deck, Strength here. You have been holding on to a lot of. This is like I'm strong, I'm burning inside. I'm strong, but it fucking hurts inside, right? And I feel this right now. I'm like, oof, I feel this right now. It's like, I don't want to say you're wearing a mask, but that's what the shadow work is for here, right? Now, I'm trying to figure out where to go from here. The shadow aspect is you're worried when your love life's going to change, right? But there's an aspect of something that you need to receive. It's like a mirror. There's a reflection here. I'm going to take it back to where it all started. You working your ass off to get to where you're at right now. Do you see how much you sacrificed here? That could be the reflection there. You sacrificed a lot. Maybe there's a point in time where you want to give back a little bit. Pull some restraints off. Maybe not be so boss-like, high-level, sitting on your pretty little pedestal up here. Come back to reality. Right? I'm not telling you to lower your standards at all, right? Maybe you've put enough blood, sweat, and tears. You're at a very secure, stable place that you can pull some restraints off there. I'm trying to, it's shadow work, so I'm trying to read this differently in a different aspect, right? You're worried about changes in your love life. So tell us moving forward. What are we seeing here? What are we seeing here? I need to be specific because I can just go in circles here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Death card. Shit has changed for you. Transformation. Endings bring new beginnings. Maybe this is the end of you working so hard. It's the end of you working so hard. What will get rid of this worry about change in my love life? there needs to be a transformation, and it could be in this. It's almost like, it's also like the rebirth card, because this deck talks about the flower of life, and you have to sacrifice one life in order for another. And some of you might have sacrificed a life here, sacrificed a lot. There's a lot of sacrifice, right? So let's reflect. I can't speak to everyone here. Let's reflect on what you have sacrificed. Right? And now I ask you, I'm not going to ask you, yeah, you sacrificed a lot, but now we're in a position where we're worried about the change in our love life. When do we stop sacrificing and allowing for what is to just come through? Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, new creative spark, new passion. For some of you, there's a new passion here. For some of you, there might be a whole life change. You spent a lot of time to get to this level of status. And let me tell you, a lot of people do career changes. I'm one of them. Fuck that. 10 years, I'm done. Get me the fuck out of here. I'm out. I don't care. Money doesn't buy me happiness here. It does not. And for some of you, that you've been holding on to a lot of pain here. And I feel like a lot of you have that status. Money is not the issue. Passion, fire. But there needs to be some sort of death and rebirth. There's something here that the universe is asking you to let go of. Wow. Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands here. This is like having a spark and then putting the plan in place. Okay, you already know what this is. There's something here that needs to be let go. Person, place, thing, idea, work. Even if it's a person, a lover here, whatever, this strength, this facade that you've been, I'm in pain, but I'm confident, I'm secure in myself. Maybe that needs to go. There is an aspect of the death card with the Ace of Wands, new creative spark, new passion, new desires. Two of Wands, put the plan in place. Three of Wands is next. Go and get it. There is an aspect of transforming here. Revisit your stability. Revisit the work that you've been doing. I'm not saying it's bad. Pat yourself on the back. Not a lot of people can put that much time and make that much sacrifice, right? And this is shadow work. So if this is resonating with you and you're still watching this here, how do I get rid of this worry about the change in my love life? Something here needs to change. What you're passionate about might not be what you were passionate about in the past. This is past energy. This level of status and this hard work and this sacrifice that you've done. Where are we going? Where are we going with this? That's a lot. That's a whole therapy session there. Where are we going? The Fool. Do you know the Fool has come out for all three of the other signs that I did? New. The Fool with Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles. Tells me that there's potential. This is this also can be juggling two things. For some of you, new things that you very well might not be sure of, but you've been juggling it. Two of Pentacles here. Two of Swords. You're being indecisive about new opportunities, right? So that's a whole nother therapy session there. Explore these options. That's what the Ace of Wands is for. Go and explore like a kid in the forest with I want to go and explore these things here. New. Some of you could be a new job. Some of you could be a new venture, a new life. Jump off the cliff. You're all spiritual beings here. You wouldn't be watching Healing Hype Man. You wouldn't be reading a title called Healing Hype Man if you weren't spiritual. And we know very well that when the universe has our back and we just jump off a cliff, we're going to land where we need to land, not where we want to land. And that very well could be you wanted something so bad, you got it, and now you're asking for something else. And that is called growth. That's called transition. I see something that I want. I'm going to go after. When I get there, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. Okay, then change it. That's it. Simple as that. Stop juggling it. Stop being indecisive about it and go and do it. Let's pull one card for each sign. Gemini. One card for Gemini. Knight of Pentacles. Something you've been slowly working on. Slow moving for you, right? Don't move too fast, Gemini. I know you guys like to Alvin said go and jump. Slow. You guys plan a lot of things out. Slowly make the progression there. Slowly make your way there. But get to work. The dictation here is get to work. You very well could be a new financial opportunity that you slowly have been progressing, and it's actually might be something that's more stable for you, or less of your time, right? Because Pentacles is about time, and you've already spent 8 Pentacles on this boat, 8 years on this boat to get to this level of status that you sacrificed a lot for. Slowly make a progression towards things that stabilize you. Just get to work here, but take your time. Divine timing. Libra. Wow, 6 of Wands. Look at your accomplishments. Look at what you've already accomplished so far. Right? Don't diminish what you've already done. You've already accomplished. This also tells me you've already accomplished what you might have been intended to accomplish. You accomplished the goal, this hard work that you spent years doing to get to that level. You've done it. You did it. Congratulations. Now jump off the cliff and do something else that you're passionate about. Aquarius. King of Swords. What a leader here. Clarity. Maybe there's some clarity that you need, Aquarius. There is some sort of directness that is coming from your energy here. Be direct. Go after what it is that you want. Be clear. Are you clear about it, right? Maybe there's some aspect of confusion here. There's a moon pictated here. The moon typically means confusion. Maybe you're not quite sure on what it is that you really want to go after here. Get clear. Get into that leader-like energy and just be direct, clear, cut to the throat, and logical about it. And Aquarius, I ask you to tap into the aspect of finding what's passionate and what makes sense for you and not everyone else. Right? Doing new things. Everyone here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it's about new things that you've been juggling for a while that you've been indecisive about. The Fool, 2 of Pentacles, 2 is about collaborating. Maybe you're collaborating with someone else. There's a sense of collaborating or just partnerships here. That very well could say there could be a new partnership coming your way here. I hope that's not what you're depending on and wanting, right? Because if you need it, what will come to you is what you need, not necessarily what is that you want. I don't want you to get back in this cycle of just juggling another relationship over and over again, or being indecisive about a relationship over and over again. That's why I just feel like here, you're just working on something here. You're collaborating with other people. You're collaborating with you're just looking at things from a different perspective, and you're trying to do something differently. Number 2, second shot. Take the shot. My name is Alvin Catalan. I'm present. I'm done speaking now.